Am I live? Are we live? Do we live? Hello. Welcome to the stream. It is Monday, August 6th, 2018. And I had a pretty wild weekend. Thanks to Kior and Andrew for being, thanks to Kior, Andrew, I believe Kytra, hang on. I stare down a list for 10 minutes, make sure I memorize it, then I don't memorize it. Sit in the moment other words come into my thank you to Kior, Andrew, Casey, and Kytra, for being my top patrons this time around. The most recent song has been, what was it? Oh my god, there's googly eyes right above the camera. That's throwing me off. Oh man. The last song I put up recently was called Up and Up. It's on Patreon for anyone who's a patron. Alright, let's hop into... Oh, wait. I'm making sure I got everything working here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But welcome. Welcome, Koneko. Welcome, Crispy Cry. Welcome, Fennel. Glad you guys can make it to this here stream. Let me send this out really quick. Did it not adjust the thumbnail? Oh boy. Streams. Live streams. So great. I love it. Okay. Let's try this one more time. God damn it. Things are, Here we go. No. Wait. Oh boy. There, that one. Awesome. Okay. That's what I needed. Amazing. Amazement. Okay. Finally. And that screen's up too. This is oh. There's a lot of technical. There's a lot of technical happening here. The hell are words? Okay. There we go. Finally. Okay. The setup has been set up. I am here. Eternally. Welcome to the stream. Let's make it dark in here. I like it dark in here. So, actually, let's make it dark back here too. Haha! Face! Yeah, I have one now. I didn't, like, 2 minutes ago. It's crazy. Sometimes you just lose your face every once in a while. You lose your face for a bit. Sometimes nobody can see what it is. They can only hear your confused, disembodied voice as the world spins in front of them. But eventually you find a way to put your face back. I'm drinking Yaman Mint, Bob Marley Yerba Mate tea. Fuck. Welcome, Andrew. Today was a pretty cold day. Me and my moon cult were meditating in the theater. Incense. Let me tell you. Incense. Very good, in the dark meditation, aid. Gives you a tiny little ember center point for which visualizations form themselves around. Light up your brain pine cone. Fuck. What kind of incense are you burning? I don't know. It's fucking big though. It's like big ass incense. I do not remember the name of the scent. It's very blue. I think it was either like Cool Water or like Blue Nile or some shit like that. It's some kind of water scent. It's blue. But today, let's wait. Where's? Can I gotta give this thing new defaults. Wow. It needs that. It needs that. Oh man, no. Anything I record here is going to be temporary because this is in 44.1 and I can't switch the sample rate without Wirecast bitching, but we can still work on some stuff. So what I'm going to be doing for this stream is essentially starting a thing from scratch. I started a thing from scratch last time and it ended up running into an old song of mine that I figured I could finish. Mixer, smart controls, I don't need the toolbar, quick help. I don't actually need any of those buttons, I know how to get to all of those. Let's see. Cycle, I don't need that. I need the master volume. Click is helpful, but I don't need slow-low. I don't need replace either. I like that MIDI input data. I wish I could get like a bigger... I remember I cut out the MIDI input data thing up there one time. That was cool. I'm gonna try to see if I can do that consistently. I think that's everything I need to be up here. Low latency. There we go. Yeah. That helps. Alright, let's make sure I'm not... Let's put a limiter on my voice so that way it never clips, even if it gets really loud. In theory. Okay. Streams. A maze. Incest. Let's not make those kinds of jokes around here. Thank you. Crispy cry. Let's see. Tuning. Yeah. This is also important. Let me show you here. Minus 31.9 hertz. Or cents. Brings us down to A equals 432 hertz. Because I'm a goddamn tinfoil hat. Here's my pop jazz Hermode tuning. Yeah. Okay, let's get myself an instrument. When you tap away in case it's just loud, I'm sorry. Sorry for being loud. I'm trying to adjust my compressor so I'm less variably loud. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's let me do that thing where I cut out there's a little screen capture. There we go. New. Type monitor. Yeah. Window. Logic Pro. Show cursor, yeah. Okay, so let's see if I can trim this down. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? There. Okay, so take that. Take that. And that. Oh wait, can I make this pizza project? Yeah, that's what I want. That, and then... Whoa. Let me take this, make it, oh wait, I gotta do some weird maneuvering, because of the way this works. There. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now I got this again. That was worth it. Ha, okay. Yeah. I love 13 chords. Alright, let's turn me down a little bit. Turn everything up. So, I don't really have any particular goal in mind. I think one thing that I was thinking was I could try making it with drum. I could try making like my own drum kit sample set, and that could be interesting. Something I could record some stuff right here, and other stuff I can just make from waves, and then I can explain the process. I can show you guys how to make. I can show you guys how to make EDM beats. I can show you guys how to make a basic drum kit, and what the fundamentals of percussion are, I guess. In which case, I don't really need the chord thing up, but I like. Well, I guess I can explain polyrhythms. Aqua Dragon Jewel. Pretty noises. Thank you. I've been trying to make sure my noises are pretty consistently. That's the goal of any musician. Okay. So, that's 7. Yeah. That's just going between the stacked chords of the 1 and the 2. But it sounds really good when you jazz them up. If you just do... It's not that good. But if you had a 7... Still not that good, but if you had a 9... And have it moved down to a 7 chord... You start to get somewhere. Add that 11. And then switch it with the 9 on the 2. Ah. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. Then you can get somewhere. If you have a full 13 though. It doesn't work if you add all the way up to the 13, but you can go down to... Yeah. God. Chords. Okay. So who's down to build a drum kit from scratch, and then I can try to do something with the drum kit that I build in like 2 hours. That seems like a thing to do this stream. And I can explain percussion. I can explain how drum beats work for people who don't know. For people who aren't as initiated in the music thing. Me. That's one biter. I'm gonna break into my second caffeine drink here. You're gonna see me just tired, but tired like an increasing speed over the course of this stream. Let me tell you. Okay. All right. Let's figure out. Let's drums. So there's 2 ways. There's a few ways you can do drums in Logic. And I'm gonna explain a little bit about Logic's different ways to do drums and percussion. The easiest way and the most complex way to understand, I guess, is drummer. Really easy interface. There's a lot of stuff between you and the notes, though. But drummer can sort of help you understand the roles of different sounds in a drum kit. It shows you this drum kit here. And also in Logic, you have this drum kit designer here. And this is a physical drum kit, so you know I can hit on my controller down here. If I could show it on screen, that's gonna be difficult. But that's a kick, snare, some toms, some crashes. Yeah, so tired at times too. Yeah, basically I'm gonna be tired but fast. I'm so tired. I like how the Logic, it's like almost like a Yamaha symbol next to Logic, but it's not. Fuck. Okay, so this is really, you know, it's a cool kind of, I don't want to call it a cheat, but this is an interesting thing for putting together drums. And let me open that just so I can put all the controls off to the sides where you can see it. So you get an XY pad between simple and complex. Simple means less drum hits. Complex means, hey, can I Z? Okay, there we go. Simple means less drum beats. Complex means more drum beats, or more drum hits. The loud makes the things loud. Soft makes the things soft. So this is, you know, this is if you want to, if you don't really know too much about drums, but you want to have something be like, play a drum beat, don't do this. Like, you can use these little presets over here, and they kind of move things around. But essentially, For drum beats, there's a few elements that you have to have. You need to have a downbeat. You need to have accented beats in addition to the downbeat, and you need to have divisions. So the downbeat is usually the kick. That's the boom, boom, boom. It's the, you know, the it's the in the the hi-hat is the, but so once you have this kind of thing, then you can accent 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can offset a 1-to-2 ratio under it on the offbeat. And you get that. Hello, Raymond Miller. I'm explaining percussion. So you have a steady beat, and then you have a division off the steady beat. And normally it's the other way around. Normally it's usually you get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this becomes the half division of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't know if you guys probably know about the harmonic series. Some of you probably know what the harmonic series, but it's basically simple number ratios between things, and noting that they represent. Can I fucking not? Can I unzoom this? I don't know how to unzoom that. I guess I just gotta. Okay. But that ratio would be a 1-to-2. Wow, that's not a 1. I don't know how to play an octave, apparently. It's just that. You have a note, you have a doubling of the note. It's saying C no 3. I'm not playing a 5, so I don't know why it's saying this is a C octave chord. So it's a C5, but it's a C no 3 if I don't play a 5. And it doesn't even need a 5 to be considered a C. I don't know if that's I think that's cheating. I don't think Logic knows how chords work. I'm sorry. That's still a dyad. Anyway, 1-to-2 frequency ratio earns you an octave, and that octave is the same as the division between 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's drums. So naturally you can divide that another octave up if you want to add hi-hat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. You know, you have things added in to kind of fill in the polyrhythm, essentially. You can divide those in different ways. You could have 1, 2, 3, 4. You could have it be, you know, same with that. You could have it be divided in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You could have it be in 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this is how drum beats work, and you don't even have to be using the hi-hat. If you notice on here, you can select the toms instead of the hi-hat, and that gets you that kind of, you know, the beginning of like indie or punk songs, that kind of shit. But basically, how every kit is built, whether it's a wooden kit or an emulation of a wooden kit, like this kind of thing, or if it's an electronic drum kit, the way that they're all built is that you have kicks, you have snares, you have a few different pitches of toms, you have a few different kinds of cymbals. Ride's another one, this tingy one that's called a ride cymbal. And then the splashy ones, the psh, those are crashes. And then you have a hi-hat. All drum kits seem to have these things. Electronic hats will have some kind of sound that sounds like, and have some kind of sound that sounds like, and etc. These are the elements of percussion. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 if you count, you know, like claps and stuff like that. Which, where are the claps? Not fucking here, I guess. Yeah, there's some claps. Give me my stomps. Someone start whistling and playing ukulele over that shit. Come on. Okay, okay. So let's graduate to, how do I get into the... I wanna... Where's my drummer? Okay. Okay, where the hell is my drummer? I wanna choose my drummer. What music software is this? Is it free? So this is Logic Pro 10. It is it is Apple's proprietary DAW. It's about $200. It comes with a whole bunch of content for $200. So much that I only really use 3 or 4 plugins from elsewhere. Let's get into an electronic drum kit. Let's kill that and let's make a new one. Alright, so alright, drum kit, genre, let's go hip hop. We want some hip hop. So, you will see the window down here has changed. You will see there is not a like drum kit set up here, but there are still symbols for, this is a kick, here's a snare, and then we got some clap too. And then we got some ride and hi-hat cymbals. And you can hear that's just a noise. That's not a recording of an instrument, but it still has the same gist. Yeah. Concrete jungle, I like that. So, you know, you also get some extra percussion up here. And this thing, kind of just, you drag these sliders around and it plays you a beat. Okay, so I mean, you know, if you want to let loose, if you want to demo something, that's cool, and I'll use patches of these for when drum beats aren't super important but need to be there. But here's how the electronic kit builder looks, and this is hell. Well, it's actually pretty cool, but this works very strangely, and I'm about to get at the root of what drives Logic's percussion engine. This is a face for what drives Logic's percussion engine. And the way that you get to this face is by going through these smart controls here. So on every, if you see here, just like as if you were miking up different drums, they have different tracks, different channel feeds for the individual drum signals. And you can see down here, you know, clap 1, snare 2. These are all settings that are chosen for these sounds. And so if I open this enveloper thing and I crank the envelope thing down here, it's gonna turn it in the plugin there. So these are all mapped to that. I'm not sure where the spread... Okay, stereo delay. Okay, I see. So, if I turn the spread thing, it'll turn the stereo delay on, and then we'll add this really quick sort of delay to the hi-hat. So, you can hear that little phasey. And if I turn it down, it's pretty simple. So, you know, a lot of this stuff is already wired. But these are just effects. Where is the actual sound coming from? If they're getting run through all of these filters, and if this here is just kind of an assembly of all of these filters, then where are these actual sounds coming from? Well, we will have to look in the kick track here. Welcome, Aeon Complex. Welcome, Curry Suti. This here is Ultrabeat. And this, if you thought shit was complex before, this shit is at the heart of all of Logic's percussion shit. And this, honestly, is the bare bones simplest way to build a percussive kit. The drum machine designer and all of the shit that wires up, that's cool. That's really awesome. Hi, the speakers. The speakers. The speakers? But, anyway.